But the question is, how do we begin to build a world we may have never seen before? The answer is, we imagine it together. Radical imagination is not escapism, it is strategy. It's the ability to see through the chaos and say, what does liberation sound like? What might justice feel like in the body? What futures are already pulsing through our music, our movements, our memory? Imagination breaks the spell of inevitability. It reminds us just because something has always been doesn't mean it must always be. And in imagining, art becomes not just expression, but pilgrimage. This past September, I took that invitation to pilgrimage very literally, walking over 156 miles from Albany to Brooklyn during New York Climate Week, carrying the message of climate justice and collective liberation with every step. Each day, we walked about 15 miles, and each afternoon, in partnership with local organizations, we gathered in community asking, what are the strategies, the prayers, the calls to action, the wisdom that we need in this moment? We carried those questions and conversations flowing alongside the Hudson River and back again. But before and also after we asked those questions, we did one really important thing. We sang. Because music is not just accompaniment. It's not just entertainment, right? Music is an opening. It's one of our oldest and most profound tools to organize, to heal, to remember, to imagine. Raise your hand and let me know how many of you are finding yourself scrolling on social media or in the news, and your head feels really overwhelmed by what's happening in the world today. Raise your hand. I know I do. But what I've learned is that music, art, creativity, whether experiencing it or engaging in the creation of it, can help us move from our heads into our hearts and our spirits, to compost our grief, our numbness, our fear, and turn it into the fertile, rich soil of possibility, of action. It is our medicine, our protest, our prayer, our portal.